Hey, what's up people? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, welcome and thanks for having you. My name is Lawrence Jerome and this is Young and Uprising. Okay, that's my sexy wife. Look how sweet she looks. Click that thumbs up button. We're on lockdown and there's nothing to do. In this video, I'm going to share something with you guys that I've not shared with so much people in my life, but very few. I would say maybe just a handful. Now, you see me, I'm not so bent on superstitious belief, but I have experienced so many strange things in my life you would never imagine. And it's about an experience I've had several years ago. In fact, it's about 20 years ago. And for those of you who know me, you know that I'm not so old, so that just tells you that I was a young boy when I had that experience. And up to this day, the memory is like a dream, but it felt so real that I cannot deny it happened. And it's not only but a few years ago, maybe about 4 to 5 years ago, that I realized that this experience may have had a lot more meaning than I thought it had. And I might be wrong still, but I just don't understand why I can't get this experience out of my mind. And for years I forgot about this experience. Not saying that it was not in my mind, but for years I just completely ignored it. And it might as very well been a dream, even though it felt as real can be. And it was not until sometime late in 2014, going into 2015, that I was doing some research. I can't remember what exactly I was researching, but I came across this video on YouTube about a lady that was given a story, and she was given a story of an experience that she had. And interestingly, it was very similar to the experience that I had. And I was like, what? Seriously, dude? And when I was done listening to a story, I scrolled down a bit and I saw another video with someone else who had a similar experience. And I may have watched that video and I keep scrolling and then I saw another video and then I saw another and then I saw another. And upon doing a little in-depth research, it turned out that thousands of people all over the world have had this similar experience. And of course, everybody's experience is not the same. Not everybody's experience is as dramatic as the other. As am I, my experience was not so dramatic. It was a short and simple experience. Okay, so before I delay this video too much, let me get straight into the experience that I had. But before I do, click that like button, and if you have not subscribed yet, then come on, you might be missing out on a lot of great and interesting videos. So go ahead and click that subscribe button as well. And let's get back to the experience. Now, this experience is about seeing, for the most part, two individuals. And I say for the most part because the majority of people claim to have seen two individuals. And I as well saw two individuals. Not just two individuals, but for the most part, a male individual and a female individual. And for the most part, again, those two individuals are like identical, an identical twin. They look the same, they dress the same, and for some reason or another, you can just identify that this one here is a male and this one here is a female. Now, just before I continue my experience, from the people who have seen those individuals, some people believe that they are angels. Some believe that they are demons. Some believe that they are aliens. Some people say they came from the center of the earth. Others say that they came from Atlantis. And but for the most part, the majority of the people say that they are Pleiadians. You can go and do a little research on what Pleiadians are, but for this video, I'm not getting into it. Now, I was about 12 years old when I saw those two individuals. When I was around that age, I used to like to go and take a sea bath. I used to like to fish, and I used to like to swim underwater. We had just moved to Tarish Pit at the time. That's because we used to live there. And at that time, where I used to like to go and bathe in the sea is down by the port, by the area where we call the Deepwater Harbor. You know, that's right next to my boy's bar on Goodwill Road. I know a lot of people know there. A few months ago, I made a video there where I brought my father to the beach, well, and take a sea bath. So if you guys interested in knowing what I'm talking about, if you don't know, and if you want to have a more visual idea of the place, then I put a link to this video in the description below. This is a place I have had a few strange experiences, and the story I'm giving you now is just one of them. Let me know when I'm done with this video if you want to hear another experience that I had here. At this location. I think this experience is the most dramatic. But anyway, oftentimes I would go down by the bay by myself because I was always a fella for the most part that was always most times by myself. I mean, if I feel like I want to bring on my partners along, I just tell them, hey, my partner, allow we go down by go down by the dolos now. And what we would call the dolos is those wave breakers that line up on the port, on the edge of the port, to protect it from excessive sea blasts. But that day I had that experience. I went down there all by myself, you know, and yeah, there was no one there. I was actually the only one in the sea. I'm not sure. It must have been during a normal weekday. I must have gone down there because sometimes when I come from school, maybe after 2, after 3 in the afternoon, you know, I relax for 2 hours, and sometimes I just go and take a sea bath, go down by the bay and take a sea bath during the week, you know, as a strange little fella. So maybe everybody in work, you know, it's not a weekend, you know, everybody come at school, nobody really going and take a sea bath, but I just go down, take a sea bath. And one of the things that we used to like to do, we used to run on the dolos, you know. Yeah, we used to play hoop and we used to run on the dolos, run behind each other, we'd run on the dolos, you know, jump in the sea and stuff like that. I mean, I wouldn't dare do that now. I don't know, for some reason when you're young, you're somewhat fearless because I guess you maybe don't have much responsibility and you don't have much worry and you do crazy things. But I wouldn't dare run on the dolos right now. But that's what I was doing at the time. I was running on the dolos. I'd run across the dolos, then make a 90-degree bend and just dive in the sea. You know, yeah, it was a little fun activity. You know, it's like, you know, you just testing out your guts, testing out your little skills and so on the dolos because it's not a thing that anybody could do. You had to have some form of skill to be able to do that. You know, so I was just there enjoying myself, me alone. I was running on the dolos. You know, I could have fallen, broken my neck, would never know. But I was running on the dolos, making a 90-degree turn and just diving in the sea, man. Tash! You know? So I did that a few times. And, you know, at one point I was at the far end of the dolos and I was just preparing myself to run down to jump into the sea. You know, and as I was about to just run into the sea, you know, I was just about to run into the sea. I just see somebody just came out right from the sky, just and just landed right in front of me. You know, it was one of those individuals. It was a male individual. You know, he just came out right from the sky. It sounds strange, but that's the experience. You know, he just came down, like as if he just came down from the sky and he just landed right in front of me. Boom! Yeah, he just came straight from the sky and he just landed on his feet right in front of me. And the strangest thing is that I did not have the slightest kind of fear, the slightest form of fear inside of me. It's like as if it was an experience that was taking place in my everyday life. I just accepted it as normal. You know, it was strange. I had no doubts. I had no worries. I had no fear. It's like a customer seeing that, you know. And I will never forget how he looked and how he dressed. You know, that image has forever been well printed in the back of my mind. I don't know if any one of you have seen that movie, The Hobbit. You know, and there was an elf with long blonde hair. You know, it was an elf with long blonde hair, I think. Yeah, I'll see if I can insert a picture of what I have in mind. The dressing and the look was very similar to that of some of the characters in The Hobbit. I think it's particularly the elf. but excluding the pointy ears. I see if I can put in a picture right about now for you guys to take a look of what I'm talking about. So you see how this lady dress? Yeah, I think that she is one of the main characters in The Hobbit. Well, the dressing was of a similar fashion. In fact, when I saw The Hobbit, it was like seeing those individuals all over again. So he dressed like similar to how this lady dressed, but however, they are yellow blonde. You know, similarly, insert the next picture, similar to how this man's hair is on the left. You know, and again, this is another image taken from the movie The Hobbit. And believe me, there's a lot of deep information that Hollywood knows, yeah, people, and they put some information in a particular way, maybe to reveal some from whatever information, maybe to reveal something to somebody, you know, and they put it in their movies. You know, it's called predictive programming. You know, and even when I was doing my research, you know, they mentioned this movie that The Rock acted in. You know, I think it's Race to Witch Mountain. I think I'll put a picture of. I don't know if I can put a picture of maybe the thumbnail of that movie. Yeah, Race to Witch Mountain, where there is two blonde young children. It's a male and a female, again, and they were aliens, you know, and they acted as aliens. And if you see, they didn't really look the same in the movie, obviously, but they definitely bring out two blonde individuals, you know, and a lot of people say that this movie is actually indicating the sighting of those two individuals, you know, but they show them in a child form, or, you know, I don't know if people have experienced see two individuals and they were children, but basically Race to Witch Mountain have a lot to do with mimicking a similar sighting. But anyhow, I would leave Hollywood and their vibes for maybe another video in the future. But continuing, the guy was extremely tall, I must say. Must be about 6 to 7 feet tall. You know, I mean, I myself was short at the time. It could be because I'm short, I seen him so tall. But he stooped down to match up with my height in front of me. And he watched me in my eye and he said, "Tell me, small fella, how old are you?" And almost immediately I answered and I said, "I'm 12 years old." And then he stand up and he draw back and he laughed and he said, "Ha ha ha, you must be joking." And just as he finished saying the word joking, before I could say any word, the other individual came down straight from the sky and landed right next to him, bloom. And this time it was obviously the female individual. She looked just like him. She dressed just like him. They were basically like identical twins. However, upon her landing, she seemed to be somewhat troubled. And she was just about to say something. But before she could say anything, he's telling her, "Look, guess this small fella's age." Then she looked at me, she bent her head on the side, and she said, 69 pence. Then he looks at her and he said, I would have guessed the exact same thing, but he seemed to believe that he's only 12 years old. Then she looks at him and she says, "Strange. But hurry, we must leave now. There have been a disturbance." And in under 2 seconds, they shoot back up into the sky and disappeared into the clouds. Before I ever get any chance to ask any questions, to find out who they are, where they came from, or anything like that. You know, and again, it was like a normal experience. It felt like as if it was a normal experience. I didn't have no strange reaction to it whatsoever. The next thing I know, the memory have just been like a dream. And over the years, I have been pondering on that experience, wondering whether or not that was a dream or whether that was a real experience. Now, I don't know what this experience meant or what I experienced it for, but one thing I know is that over the years I have been remembering the number 69. And I have come to realize over the years that the number 69 is of a great significance. The number 69 has so many great connotations attached to it you would never imagine. Now, the first connotation I learned about when I was in second form in high school was the sexual position.
Okay, so let's all open up our Reading is Fun books to page 69.
69.
There are a bit negative connotations added to the number 69, but on the other hand, there are countless positive connotations added to it. And as I said in the beginning of this video, I'm not so bent on superstitious belief, but just for the knowing, just for the purpose of knowing in this video, you know, let me see if I can read an article. You know, it's an article where they refer to the number 69 as an angelic number. Let's hope I can read fast enough and articulate my words fast enough so that I don't make this video so long, you know. But before I do, I'm going to put a few interludes just to show you maybe different images of the number 69, you know, and different things that 69 represent, you know, maybe through image form, and I'll see if I can put some words on the screen. I don't know, but here goes. If you want to know any more information, do your own research. You know, go on Google and type something like 69 symbolic meaning, or 69 symbols, or the meaning of 69. You know, and you're going to see so many different things pop up. And I'm sure the article that I am going to read, you will see pop up as well. You'll be surprised the amount of things that's connected to the number 69. So let me read. It says, angel number 69 is a representation of a closure. Something in your life is about to reach end and you need to be prepared for it. This ending could be good or bad. This ending could be a good or a bad thing. Whether it will be a positive or negative experience depends on your current situation in life. You know, if everything is working out great for you and you are living your dream, then this number might be a warning sign that this could be worse from now on. Perhaps all of the comfort you are currently enjoying is about to end and you need to be prepared for that. On the other hand, if your life is currently a disaster and you feel like nothing is going your way, then this number might bring you good news. You are about to leave this terrible period of your life behind you and move on. Everything you do from now on is going to be successful and bad things will stay in the past. All endings in life are hard and we need to be strong and face them. Sometimes they bring us something good and other times they leave us in misery. Angel number 69 could also appear in your life when you are at a bit turning point. This turning point is going to be hard for you and seeing this number could help. Seeing number 69 helps you realize that your guardian angels are above you and they are watching over you. Nothing bad can happen to you while they are by your side and you should feel empowered by their help. Your guardian angels don't want to see you give up on your dreams and goals, and they want to help you overcome any fear you might have. Angel number 69 is also there to remind you that material things are not what makes you happy in life. You should give up on everything that is material and focus more on things that are going to fill in your soul and heart. Spending time with people you love and doing things that you enjoy are going to make you happy. This will also help you overcome every fear you have about the future. Angel number 69 is a symbol of focus and release of anxiety. Your guardian angels are telling you to relax and focus on your goals in life without being afraid of failure. This number is also a representation of release of tensions and challenges. Everything that is bothering you in life should leave behind and live your life to the fullest. Angel number 6 represents family and devotion to home, while number 9 represents instinct and mental strength. These two numbers combined give you a strong message that you should follow, giving up on everything that is restricting you from enjoying life and then spending more time doing what you love. is the ultimate goal in life. Angel number 69 symbolizes endings as well. So you should be prepared for the changes that are coming. These changes are also going to come from you directly, and you are the only person who can make them happen. Angel number 69 is a symbol of new beginnings. If you are ready in a relationship, then this number is only an indicator that your life is about to change together with your relationship. You will become a completely different person, and this doesn't have to be a bad thing. You will realize that you haven't noticed before and make significant changes in your life. These changes are going to help you understand your position in life and in your relationship. If relationship with your partner wasn't so happy recently, then you could resolve all of your problems in the upcoming period. Learning more about yourself and your needs is going to help you understand your partner's wishes better. For some, this angel number is a symbol of relationships that won't work in are going to reach an end point, and both of you are going on your separate ways. This means you will finally make your wishes come true and stop stressing over something that wasn't working. Even though endings can be hard, sometimes they are the only solution for problems in our life. We make a closure and open up to other good things in life that are going to make us happier and more fulfilled. Just like any other number, number 69 has some interesting facts tied to it. Number 69 is considered to be the lucky number and also a supreme semi-prime number. A semi-prime number. Number 69 is also the mark for the U.S. Navy carrier aircraft, USS Dwight D. Eisenhower. CVN 69. In science, number 69 is the atomic number of, I cannot pronounce the word, thulium, and in astronomy, the object M69 is a globular cluster in the Sagittarius constellation. So you keep on seeing number 69 everywhere and you're wondering what to do. Well, this number suggests that you should bring more harmony and peace into your life. Your guardian angels are urging you to pay more attention to the family urges and your family needs. Even though our work is important, we can't let our family life suffer because of it. We need to find balance in life and make the best out of it. Your guardian angels are announcing a change in your life that is going to be something completely new and exciting for you. These changes can be good or bad, and this all depends on the way your life is right now and whether you would like it to change or not. Angel number 69 reminds you to be more nurturing to your partner and that you should take better care of the people you love. Choosing kindness over everything else in life is what you have to do. So don't let somebody's opinion or temptations to lead you on the wrong path. Angel number 69 brings harmony and balance to your life in order for you to feel happier and more fulfilled. The divine force could also be concerned about the fact that something is influencing you in the wrong way and you need to let go of these influences. Staying positive in life and not paying attention to the negative is the only way you can be happy and satisfied with your life. If you manage to find this balance and embrace changes that are coming your way, then you will be happier than you have ever been before. This is why you need to pay attention to the signals from your guardian angels and apply these advances to your own life. And I believe that's the end of it. Yeah. So I guess you guys can do your own research, as I said, and find out the meaning of the number 69, but it has great significance, you know. Anyway, this was my story. You may choose whether or not you want to believe it. I don't think I am good enough of a thinker or a writer to make all this thing up. There are quite a lot of things in this world that we don't know about and we certainly don't understand, but the higher powers do. Anyhow, this has been Young and Uprising. My name is Lawrence Jerome. I share on personal development, finance and money related issues, spiritual growth, among other related things. So if those are topics that you're interested in, then feel free to subscribe and click that notification bell so that you'll be notified when I release a new video, kind of like this one, you know, or whatever the case may be. All in all, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out. That's my sexy wife. Look how sweet she looks. Click that thumbs up button. We're on lockdown and there's nothing to do.